It's mid-April and the grannoms are just starting to hatch, mate and lay their eggs on the surface, and the trout in the Avon are just waking up to this fact. Now I've noticed fishing seriously through this period last year and a bit this year that the best time for fishing seems to be from about midday till about mid to late afternoon, when the grannoms are pupating and swimming to the surface and then hatching out as adults, rather than in the evening when they congregate over the river, swarm, mate and lay their eggs. So it's now mid-afternoon and I've seen a few fish rising, so I'm going to have a go and see what happens. Now I have seen some very enthusiastic rises from trout in the last hour while I've been watching this situation, just spooking a few there. Now there's one sitting right in the middle of that patch of weed there, so I don't know how I'm going to cast to that. I'm going to try, and there's another one that was going berserk further up there and jumped out of the water 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm starting with an olive green clink hammer in a size 16 because it's a fairly good compromise between, I mean, it's, to me it impersonates emergers, but which is what they're feeding on, but it's also a compromise in that because it floats on the top, I could just about get away with calling it a dry fly. So if they are feeding on something else, not grannoms, then not emerging grannoms, then I've got a chance with this. If I don't receive any interest, I will change to a pupa emerger pattern. Oh, look up there, right the way up there. Now I want to get out of this deep water into some shallower water, where the casting will with any luck be easier. Now I'm going to try and put it on the head of the trout that I saw rising earlier. But there will be trout throughout here. Only because this did look like a really big trout, but I mean, I'm not unlikely to. I'm trying to cast into the middle of those 3, that open side, top-ended patch of weed like that. It's much too far up, and that's, but it may well float over its head. Perfect spot if the fish is in there and looking up. And oh, that is a big pike. There's a big pike just there. Well, when I say big pike, it's about 5 or 6 pounds. I doubt it'll have appeared on the camera, but still interesting to see it. They've finished spawning now, the pike. So there we go, that's a sedge pupa emerger, fat body, nice emergy thing. And it's probably a pattern for all sorts of things, but it's in olive green again, which is not quite the right green, but I've caught them on these before during the grannom time, so let's find out. Right, let's put it to where I saw that fish rising. Again, it's the only fish that's risen. Oh, there's that pike again, just down under that bit of weed right in front of me. I'm just going to try and... Oh, there he is. Look at that. I hope you get... There's 2 pike. I thought they'd finished spawning. Completely put me off my cast. They both look to be males. Maybe there's a female. And I don't know whether those trout... I mean, I imagine the pike have been here the whole time. And that's perfect. Right on top of that trout. I imagine the pike have been here the whole time, and aren't putting the fish off. But You never know, they might have just moved here from further downstream. Maybe they've put everything down. Although they're not actively chasing, are they? Look at it, look at it. Can you see it? I really hope you can see that. Just swimming in and out of the weeds in front of me. What's behind me? Quite a lot of things that I can catch my fly on. This is the perfect situation to fish it from. Tangle. To fish it from in the water. My second fish is a little tiny grayling, which I will now put back. Oh yeah, there we go. Another fish. Oh, it's having a go in. Oh, that feels quite lively actually. Come on. Yeah, that does feel quite lively. This now feels like it's gone into some weed. I might have lost it. Damn it. Oh, no, it's still there. Still there. Good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's a trout. Yeah. Come on, competence. Oh yeah, there we go. First trout of the season. A lovely little 6 ounce, 8 ounce fish. Beautiful. Really, really nice. Really pleased with that. So as you can see, I found my glasses. Phew, they were right by the tripod, obviously. I just couldn't see them because I didn't have my glasses. Anyway, that was a lovely little 20-minute session. I had a grayling and a trout from that bit just by the fallen willow, sort of willow sapling behind me on the far bank. Casting from here at the near bank, which I don't normally do, that is brilliant. First brownie of the season, brilliant.